obviously, there have been some injuries on this team in the past week or so. What kind of mindset do you have to have as a team going forward and closing out the season strong?
Kind of, next man up. That's why we're a team. It's not just one guy on any given night, even when we are healthy. So we need our whole team. We had a good practice today, and just gonna, see what our team looks like moving forward.
How do things change for you with Scotty out of the lineup? Does your role change at all? Do you feel like you need to be more aggressive, or?
I feel like, even yesterday you saw I kind of did the same stuff I normally do. It's more about reading the game. I feel like with Scotty out, there's going to be more attention on Quick and I, and it's just about making the right plays and winning plays to help the team win.
Is it naturally an opportunity for you to work on your playmaking since that you can expect that attention to come a little more?
No, absolutely. Just working on playmaking, working on even guarding different positions, and just taking my game kind of to the next level and just being an all-around player even more.
What do you make of I guess it's been 6 weeks now since you've been in Toronto? I think it has. What do you make of the role that you've had and the rise in efficiency you've been able to demonstrate? Like what's
Say that again?
The rise in efficiency you've been able to demonstrate? Why has that been working for you?
No, just the team, the system that we have. We're very unselfish. We're moving, cutting, getting in transition. Everybody's running. This fits my game very well, and I'm thankful that I had the opportunity to kind of show that here.
And also, like, some of the passing you've made, like on the interior and stuff like that, is that almost like contagious when the ball's coming, it's easy to give it up, that kind of stuff, and
Yeah, man, it's way easier to play like that when that when it's your turn that you're going to get that pass as well. So just our team as a whole, we play very well together. We move the ball, and yeah, it's very fun to play here.
RJ, what do you remember from the game against the Pelicans, and how far do you kind of feel like your team has come since that game?
I didn't play, yeah.
Oh, I guess you were out, but
yeah.
even just watching.
That was a tough game. Those happen in the course of the season, but it definitely was not a great feeling. We definitely had some strong conversations after that one, and I think we've been very competitive, in these games since then.
They have Brandon, Zion, Yotis across the front court. That's a lot of size. You want to put that facial expression into words?
No. Of course they're very talented. They have 2 All-Stars over there. And then obviously CJ McCollum as well. So they have a lot of good pieces. Is JV playing? JV playing, right? Yeah, they got, they obviously have a really good team. They're, playoff team, so just got to be ready for them, but we think we could beat anybody.
How does it feel? You said you're getting extra attention or whatever with Scotty missing from the defense. Like, what does that feel like for you?
Just, extra attention on drives. People already pay attention when I drive, but, even more now. So I just got to, make sure that I'm continuing to make the right reads.
Darko, I'm curious, do you have an update on Yak or Scotty and their injury conditions?
No update at this point. Still going through further investigation and collecting information at this point.
What have you seen from Mo Gay as a member of the 905 this season?
Athletic wing, four-man that can cover multiple positions, very active hands, very live body, good rim protector, and somebody who really embraced our culture, and he really improved as the season was progressing. So we're really exciting to have him with us and to continue his development.
And presumably you have on paper you have 4 guys on 2-way deals right now. Is there any updates as to who might get converted, or
It's in the motion right now. I do not have updates at this point, but it's going to be very soon. We're going to have a clear all the paperwork and everything what's going on.
when you look at RJ's, in particular his efficiency in the 2 months you've had him, what do you think explains that? He's got about a 60% true shooting percentage. His career is way below 50. I won't put a number on it, but he's clearly been a much more efficient player here. And what do you think that to?
mean, it's multiple things. I think multiple factors that go into it. I think first of all, I think he's playing efficiently. He's not forcing things. He's getting to the rim quite a bit, but at the same time, his playmaking is constantly getting better and improving. It's that fine balance when he needs to be aggressive, to look to score, and then to understand when defense is putting 2 or 3 players on him, and then being able to make this, to find good decisions and find his teammates. He had 5 assists last night. He had a couple of turnovers. We need to convert those turnovers into better reads. But I think that he's atypical, just being lefty, and he's very skilled of getting to the rim. He's also good finishing of 1 foot, of 2 feet as well. And I think that there is so much more to upgrade in his game, and pick and roll, putting him in some actions that he can play make and stuff like that.
Did you have to coach him or encourage him a little bit to look for some opportunities getting off the ball sooner or anything like that?
Our first conversation and our last conversation, it's everyday conversation for him. I really think there is something very, very special with his playmaking. His big wing, that he can touch the paint on the will wherever he wants. It's just like finding good reads when he can find his teammates. And he's playing with wing, but he's actually point guard.
Obviously, the Pelicans have a pretty impressive front court, and you have some depth issues now with Yak out. How do you combat sort of their bigs heading into the next game?
Next man up and team effort, and we gotta bring fight to them. We gotta be very competitive from the start of the game. They have very good front court, but they have also all-star level guards, and CJ McCollum and Brandon Ingram, like those guys, they can score 30 on any given night. So. We'll need everybody to step up tomorrow and to bring a lot of physicality, and we got to play to our identity.
Has there been any growth that you've seen from this group since the last time you guys played them? I know you guys have injuries right now, but has there been anything that you've seen that has changed?
I mean, a lot of it's changing every day, and it's especially with those injuries that we're having. Literally, like we had Ochai starting last night, Jordan played, DJ played last night, Jante played, so it's a lot of guys that got opportunity last night, so it's constantly evolving at us. What I'm seeing is I'm seeing guys being very connected, and they really care about each other and really care about our team and our fans, and they want to go out there and compete to their best ability.
What have you seen from Jante this season that just has stood out to you?
His playmaking ability, his shooting ability, and he positively surprised me on defensive end with his active hands, getting some shots blocked, getting some deflections. He brought more physicality than I expected. So, pretty happy with him.
With RJ's free throw shooting, do you think the numbers are just like a weird quirk right now that he's going through something, or is there something more to it than just a strange rut?
I think it's just a strange moment over here, I know that he's putting a lot of work in. A lot of times when players go through that, it becomes more mental than anything else, and he made thousands and thousands of free throws in his career. All he needs to do, come to the free throw line and make a shot. It's nothing different than practice or anything else. He'll be fine, I talked to some players. I remember talking to Mo Cheeks, who was our assistant coach when we coached together in OKC, and obviously Hall of Famer career. Said, I don't know why and how, but one season I shot 45% from the free throw line. The rest of the career I was at 90%. So how to explain that, And he was healthy, nothing was wrong. I think he's going to get out of the slump very, very soon.
When you study shooters from just at any time period, whether it's your favorite ones or just ones that have always been effective, what kind of stands out to you about their game as a similarity that you're trying to bring to yours?
It can be, mechanics. It can be just I think the footwork's, really important just because of, you have a good base in your shot. That's kind of what you first look for because, if you want your shot to be straight, it starts with your base and then it kind of goes into mechanics up top and, different things like that. And you kind of dissect here and there and kind of find what works for you.
Do you notice anything about their off-ball movement that they have in common as well?
Of course, that just comes with kind of gameplay, how different defenses are playing you, because it's going to be different each game, and it takes a lot of skill to have a knack for finding open holes and finding different places to be on the court to get open shots. So.
Is there any area on the court where you feel more comfortable letting it fly, or is it just anywhere you find yourself comfortable open?
I'd say just wherever I can get my feet set, and I practice shots from anywhere on the court in practice. So I feel like anywhere you get your feet set and you feel good, just let it fly.
What's special about the corner?
What's special about it? I don't know. It's just, that's where a lot of where I stand on offense, and where I kind of go around with different plays like that. So I feel like I'm always just on there, and when I get more shots there, it's what I obviously have to practice more in practice, because I'm going to practice game shots, and that's what it is. So.
Gradey, why do you think this team has been successfully so unselfish? What's the message, or what's been the kind of theme there that's carried?
I think it's just really just the chemistry we have, not only on the court but off the court. Kind of starts there with, you hear all the time how people can build their chemistry in different teams like that. But I feel like it was kind of already since that, when the guys already got here, when the trades happened, all that good stuff with the young guys coming in. I feel like we already had kind of that chemistry already built, kind of hit the ground running when we got in the locker room. We were already joking around. It didn't really have to take a minute to build and kind of figure out. We kind of already had that. So I feel like once we, keep building that, it only translates to the court even more.
You've seen RJ now. You played with him a couple of months, and he's a guy who probably has opened some eyes with his ability to make plays. And kind of, he's been a beneficiary for a few times.
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you see when you're on the floor with him that kind of has made him a successful passer in the last couple of months?
Yeah, he's amazing. Just the player that he is, you never know what he's going to do with the ball, because he can, score it, he can shoot it, he can, make passes. So you always got to have your head on a swivel, especially, for players like me, where I'm running around the arc and trying to find, open lane, because, he's bringing in too much attention, where he's either going to score the ball or make an open pass. So it's great playing with him.
With Scotty and Yak out, you're seeing increased minutes. What kind of opportunity does that present to you?
Just the same, really just carry the same mindset that I had, at the start, of just coming in, doing whatever the team needs, trying to help in any way I can. And, coach, wants me to make a shot, I'm going to go in there and try my best to do that. He wants me to get on the ball, get a loose ball, take a charge, whatever. So that's my mindset, just go in there and try to make winning plays.
The Pelicans have a challenging, skilled front court. What kind of challenge does that present to you tomorrow night?
It's just one thing that we got to go in the locker room and film room and just try to figure out what we can do against them, and playing them last time, just figuring out how we can get better from that, and just trusting coach. That's all we can do.
Coach mentioned that I think it was a couple weeks ago that his plan was to sit down with every player, go through film, and then set some goals. Do you mind sharing any goals that he set with you, and also who he has you watching currently?
Actually, my meeting hasn't happened yet.
Okay.
It's soon, but no, yeah, it'll just be about different things that probably in my case, just development-wise, as a young guy coming in here as a rookie, and what I can do in these next couple of weeks of just listen to his plan and whatever he needs, and like I said earlier, just have my trust in coach.
Has he encouraged you to study any player particular game, or just something that you do on your own?
A lot of it's actually just, not only film like of our team, but just kind of personal film of what I've done in the past games, what I can get better at, what I've got, better at, and just seeing what I can build from through that.
What did you learn about Moji when you were with the 905 for those minutes and when he was with the Raptors?
Yeah, Moji's my guy. Just going down there and not really knowing anyone on the team except, Javon and Marquise, and trying to get to know the team. And then he was one of the first guys I met, and I feel like off the court, we have a good little bond right there. And so whenever I see him, it's great.
Thanks for watching the Toronto Raptors YouTube channel. Check out our latest video and subscribe for more.
Kane denied. Lead pass. Here's McDaniels. In a crowd